Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video. And today we're going to be reacting to yet another band I've never heard of before. It's a band called The Whigs. I think that's how it's pronounced anyway. Never heard of them, so I did a little bit of research obviously, and I found that they are a four-piece garage rock band formed in Athens, Georgia in 2002. To date they have released 5 studio albums, and they have toured with the likes of Kings of Leon, Black Rebel Motorcycle Company, the Black Keys, etc, etc. So I'm starting to see what sort of music to expect here. Apparently they've also become very popular and regular appearances on late night TV with the likes of like David Letterman, Jimmy Fallon, Jay Leno, Conan O'Brien and Jimmy Kimmel. Apparently they've appeared on them shows quite regularly. But anyway, that's all I could really find about them. They wasn't very much about them at all. But anyway, as I said, seeing the kinds of bands they've toured with, I'm sort of seeing the kind of music they're likely to be. The song we're going to listen to is called Waiting. Excuse me. I've got the lyrics up here so I can do my usual and read along as we go through the song. I'm just going to get straight into it because I can't think of anything else to say about the band or the song. So I'll put a link to the original video in the description below as usual, and we'll just get straight on with it. So Waiting by The Whigs.
There's a surgical light and a shaky hand. 2 takes awake, she's off with the evening's man. And I'm waiting for the time to ask her. Waiting more than I can handle. Woman, I love. Woman, I love. 'Cause you gotta bring it back to where the roots still grow, deep underneath the light trapped within your soul. 'Cause I'm waiting for the time to ask her. Waiting more than I can handle. Love, woman, I love. Woman, I love. Woman, I love. Yeah.
Well, I can safely say it's exactly the sort of music I thought it was going to be. That sort of almost pop rock is the word I'm looking for. I can't really make out much of a meaning behind the song because half the lyrics don't make any sense. It's like they just put a whole bunch of words together and were like, that'll work. I mean, the first couple of lines, there's a surgical light and a shaky hand. 2 takes awake, she's off with the evening's man. What the bloody hell does that even mean? I mean, there's a surgical light and a shaky hand. Fair enough. You know, a nervous surgeon. But what the hell does 2 takes awake, she's off with the evening's man mean? And then it just goes into what I assume is supposed to be the chorus, which is, and I'm waiting for the time to ask you, waiting, more than I can handle, love, woman I'll love. Waiting to ask her what? You know, says I'm waiting for the time to ask you. Ask her what? Waiting, more than I can handle, love, woman I'll love. Fair enough. And then it goes, because you've got to bring it back to where the roots still grow, deep underneath the light trapped within your soul. Again, the first line kind of makes sense, you know. You got to bring it back to where the roots still grow, you know. So you got to bring love back to where it, you know, it holds firm, you know, into your heart, you know, where the roots of love still grow, maybe. But deep underneath the light trapped within your soul. Deep under the light trapped within your soul. The light in your soul is going to help the love grow because the roots are there. I'm not sure. But then it goes into that chorus again. I'm waiting for a time to ask you, waiting, waiting, more than I can handle, love, woman, oh, what the hell are they talking about? It doesn't really make much sense. And I mean, I'm not gonna totally tear them to pieces, but they're very generic and it's a little bit boring. But we'll listen to the rest of the song and see where it goes. They might pull something unexpected out of the pocket, so we'll see.
Yeah, you gotta bring it back. Yeah, you gotta bring it back. Or else you're living a lie. 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 'Cause I'm waiting for the time to ask her. Waiting more than I can handle. Love, woman I love, woman I love, woman I love. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Cause I'm waiting, I'll be waiting. Cause I'm waiting, I'll be waiting.
What a vastly uninteresting piece of music. I mean, I don't want to crap all over it, but it was just really dull. It was really boring, really generic, and the lyrics made no sense. I mean, they might make sense to someone, but to me, it's just absolute gobbledygook, and you know, it's very repetitive writing. You know, it's like there's two verses. That's it. There's two verses consisting of 3 lines, and every other line in the song is the same line, same few lines repeated over and over again. Anyway, yes. I mean, you can obviously tell that they are talented musicians. You know, the guitar work and especially the drums. There were some really great drum riffs in there that I really enjoyed. You know, so musically they're very, very talented. But lyrically, I'm hoping not all of their music is like this, because this track was just absolute rubbish. And you know, for the most part, the song was just so boring and generic. It was just, I got no enjoyment out of it at all. You know, music to me, I really love music. I was raised with music. You know, music is a huge part of my life, and I get real enjoyment from it. But that track bored me. You know, I'm very passionate about music, but when a piece of music actually bores me, you know, that's... Anyway, I'll leave that as it is. Don't want to bash them any further. I mean, if there's any better examples of their music, please do suggest them, because like I've always said, I won't thoroughly judge a band on a single example of their music. So whilst this track was bad, for all I know, this could be their worst track. You know, they might have an absolutely epic, amazing piece of music. So, you know, I'll have to find out something else of theirs to listen to and see what I come up with there. But we are going to leave that for the time being. If anybody would like to suggest a track for me to react to, then please do so by all means. Drop a comment in the comment section below, or you can message me on my Facebook page or on my Instagram. The links to those are in the description below. And yeah, it doesn't have to be metal, it doesn't have to be rock. It can be any genre. You know, it could be anything from opera, classical, all the way up to the deepest, blackest, darkest metal you can imagine. So, you know, literally any kind of music I will listen to. I personally have a very wide taste in music. My music collection consists of many, many different genres. So, yeah. I'd also like to say that Metalhead Reacts as a proud supporter of the Sophie Lancaster Foundation, a British-based charity wanting to put an end to hate crimes and trying to help the victims of hate crimes. A charity that's very, very close to my heart, because obviously I've been through similar things before. Basically, they want to put a stop to people getting bullied, attacked, threatened just by not fitting into the social convention. You know, like whether it be your taste in music, the way you dress, your gender identity, your sexual preference, your religion, anything like that. You know, nobody should be bullied or feel threatened or be attacked for being an individual. Nobody should be attacked for being different. You know, we're all individual people. If everybody was the same, the world would be a horribly boring beige place. So yeah, they're like I said, they're a charity very close to my heart, because, you know, I've been through numerous attacks just because of the way I dressed. I know several friends of mine have also experienced the same thing, and there may even be some of you out there watching that have been through a similar thing. So if you'd like to know more, check out the Sophie Lancaster website in the description below as well, and show them some love. Show them some love. Maybe show them a little bit of support, because hopefully one day we can put an end to all this hate and anger and aggression. You know, there's no need for it. But we'll leave that all as it is. Thank you all very, very much for watching. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.